One, two, three, action.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. I'm an artist. I'm new at this, at selling, but I've been an artist since probably when I'm about 3 years old. No one recognized my talent, but now, thanks to my daughter, we're going to be producing and have an opportunity for you to purchase my artwork. Rabbi, Lieutenant Colonel Chaplain,
Retired
combat, one of the only reasons my battalion, about 20 combat missions, Iraq, congregation, know about 5 languages, know what's going on in the world, and I've got a lot of feelings to share with my art. So please come and join us in this journey of art, fun, spirituality, and the artist is a very unique individual. He always maintains himself, but also part of the community of humanity. He can never distance himself from that, and that's his tension. He sees, he thinks, he reflects, and ultimately, it's the mistake. It's the portrait. It's the who he is that becomes what this is. And then there are no mistakes after that.
and a little advertisement of our followers. Hope to get more and have you a part of our family.
So, Picasso says that it takes a lifetime to be able to draw like a child. I don't like that construct. I disagree with the construct. Art should be the childhood within you. If you have to work so hard a lifetime, then the absolute time can't be real. The art may not be real. You may not be real. That's a problem. This work, an assignment to take us back to a time of challenge, struggle, of course, anxiety. The bridges, the beloved Uncle Jack, places that were yet to be explored. If we were to be together with community, I understood that could possibly parallel and uncover. It was a struggle to create this, but once it's done, I found my place in history. Unlocking. Fools call it awareness. I call it presence. 4 levels. 1, universe, which is represented by moonlight. 2, consciousness, green and growth. Expansiveness, space, clouds, and last but not least, emptiness. The most difficult, the dragon, brings us to soul time, primordial reasoning, explanations, I challenge every student of art, student of self, student of awareness, student of emptiness, to bring themselves to humility. And that comes to Passover and liberation from slavery to freedom. Every piece of matzah has to be broken to come to the point of the broken soul coming to liberation. At that point, emptiness and the dragon reveals themselves in hidden places. And if we can bring together super stickler teacher, 11th grade, Mr. Hart, super critical, said that high school was to ensure that students could respond to bells. And he was right. As a matter of fact, all education has to do with deadlines and projects, and that kind of attitude creeps into art. And people wind up getting time framed. Their projects are time framed. So we can escape that. We start with a flame, and it goes into and that's art, the way we know it right now. So, by the way, Mr. Hart, he got his act together. He became progressive. So, here, we get rid of projects, time frames, frames of reference, as a matter of fact, and we focus on spontaneity and reflection, places we've been and where we're going, and of course, the journey. I have the work we started with the fire, and now we can add features. Wow, this is what it's about. I got some gold, silver gold. It's gonna work very nicely over here. And before you know it, we're done. It's called non-judgmental. Einstein wisely said that God doesn't play dice with the universe. And for the scientist, dice is an accurate representative of 4 of the 5, 6 dimensions of creation. But for the artist, it's a false dynamic. For we realize that our dice is not 4, 5, 6 sided. Our dice of side focus on time, space, Einstein's dynamic God and Dice, Artist and Freedom. So we can take the past and we can inject it into future quickly. We never want to leave the past. It is one of their 6 time frames which we need to be living in. But sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes are not enough. So bottom line, the artist sits at the cusp of all dimensions of reality. And from a point of destruction comes creation. It's an amazing feeling. It's that point of epiphany and joy, realizing how many falsehoods others can be entrapped in and never escape. But here is the point of freedom, unity, justice. Justice. That is what we search for. I was shown an article in the Wall Street Journal discussing and the question of the demise, the loss of readership of a very important professor that I had in 1989, Washington University, as a philosophy major in literature. And the answer is simple. It's called mindfulness that was brought into our vocabulary, into the teaching, and it suddenly became something that everyone had to have mindfulness. So mindfulness closes off the individual, the ego takes over, and art is dead.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, like, comment, share with friends and family, and don't forget to follow us on TikTok. And we hope to see you again next time. Stay positive.